Welcome back. Welcome. There you are. Welcome back. We are actually going to take a new direction with Deathless. Now, I'm going to start working through it while I'm talking. So we're going to call this new cheat, same dead. Um, and I realized that, it's probably more of the optimal way to play it, the way that I've been doing it, like picking the mage, staying back, but it's not what I'm used to. And I think that's part of my problem is when I get into the later game bosses, it may be safer, but it's not like my way of playing. So we're just gonna play the way I play. We're gonna play the build that make sure lands between. We still got the cheat. Uh, Vagabond, right? Figure. Yeah, it's either the Vagabond or the Warrior. Honestly, not the Warrior, excuse me, the Hero. Said the Hero. It's taking a minute to load him. No, it's the Hero. Yeah, it's either the Vagabond or the Hero. Um, Honestly, I think the Vagabond's probably a better option. Oh, the Endurance. You know what? The one reason why I was taking Vagabond is that it's a better shield. That was like the big thing. I did a little bit of scouting of this. Yeah, you know what? Let's take Hero. Let's try it with Hero. So we're gonna play the way that I play, my preferred way. We're gonna play with the build that I beat modern, or modern. What was it? Promised Consort Radon with pickaxe. Pickaxe, great shield. Um, I love big bonk. I love so I like big great hammers and such. I like great shield. We're not going to use a great shield probably until pretty late in the game because we need a ton of endurance for that. Um, I like guard counters. I like poise breaks. So we're going to be using a lot of that sort of stuff. The one thing that's going to suck about this game is that this first, kind of intro building the character, it's not going to be the big long treks here and there, but it is going to be one instance of some random grinding. And I hate random grinding, but all we have to do is go get our pickaxe. That's it. I I experimented with a few things. I experimented with the large club. I like the large club. It's fun. But we're not going to do it. It's just a drop on the ground, but we're not going to do it. I experimented with um, uh, the brick hammer, which you get in Stormvale. We will be picking it up, but we're not gonna. Obviously, we can't start with it because we still need to beat Margit. And yeah, so that's that. So we're just gonna use the Vagabond. Now, the thing about this shield is that it doesn't have 100% physical guard, but honestly, that's not a huge deal. We're gonna have to pick up 100% one. It's not a huge deal. 91% damage reduction is pretty dang good. The one thing I didn't check was I think this axe only does. Oh no, it does standard. Okay, cool. The guys we have to farm for the pickaxe are super resistant to slashing damage. And also, I didn't practice with this weapon, but whatever. See, that's gonna be our main way of playing. Now we can't actually. We're not allowed to beat him, so I'll just let him. But you can see that I see how much I'm just better with this, you know? See, look, I've got him down to almost half. So why the pickaxe? Let's go over that real quick. The pickaxe is a very unique weapon. It has two things that I love. One is a great hammer, which means it does massive stance damage. Stance damage is what allows me to do the crit, right? Poise break, stance break, whatever it's called. I think it's stance and stance break when it's a PvE, when it's an enemy. I think it's poise when it's you or like a PvP online. And so it massive damage for that, right? I love stance breaks. I love um, I love that stuff. What I don't love, or sorry, I'm doing a lot right now, and I'm like trying to talk while I'm doing it, and I'm not like super practiced at this sequence. I wanted to do that. What's great about it is that it doesn't do strike damage, does like bludgeoning strike damage, it does piercing damage. Now piercing damage has a unique feature that if you attack them while they are attacking you, you do an extra little something something. Guard counters commonly do, what is that called? I think it's called counter damage, but don't quote me on it. Guard counters commonly will be doing counter damage because you're attacking them commonly in the middle of their sequence. So you get a little extra for that. Love that. So we're going to be focusing on, yeah, we are going to have to pick up a better shield. That is one thing I didn't really think of, but like on my playthrough, my practice, I played through up through like Liurnia, and then I'm like, okay, I love this, you know, let's do it. I love it mostly because it's more true to me, but I also love that the setup is pretty simple and quick. It's not the big long treks over to Caelid. We could go to Caelid, and we probably will eventually. Actually, I don't know. Let's see, what's the damage? Oh my goodness. So it's a 2-hit. Not bad. Oh, let's see. Yeah, there we go. That's nice. Oh, on my practice run, I got really lucky. I killed an enemy that I'm only going to kill once, and I'm not going to farm, and I got a really good shield from it. And it wasn't the brass shield, but it was even better than brass shield. It was like that guy who lives in the dark room in Stormvale Castle that we previously were going to like hide from. We're going to fight him because we have to get to the deep chest there. Because that has the curved sword talisman, which we definitely want.
Have you heard? They sir, but you.
Yeah. Bear seek lest.
Then summon me. I bequeath. It will some torrent. Treat him with.
Now we are gonna need a fair bit of strength before we start dumping into vigor.
Your ambitions.
I don't remember exactly how much. Let's just start by going to 20. Because we want to be able to use the pickaxe one-handed. We want that. This is not good for you. Don't drink it.
May I have a word?
Diet Dr. Pepper. Any diet drink. It's not good for you. Is it better for you than the calorie drink? Probably. But is it good for you?
I was in torrents.
But they had a sale. So of course I picked some up. So we're gonna put wolves. We're not gonna go get Loodle. At least that wasn't my plan. Yeah, we're actually not gonna meet again. Whatever. I wasn't getting Loodle. At least it wasn't my plan. I'm just gonna use the dogs. Loodle's great. We're probably gonna have to go get Loodle, but we're not getting her immediately. Now you may think that I'm going for the golden chicken foot, but I'm actually not. I'm going for the silver chicken foot that's available here at the beginning of the game. You get 2 of them. Right there. Because we're going to start our grind. And we're probably only going to have time for the grind today, and not much else. I'm not sure how much time I have, so... and actually, I want it to be daytime, because I have to get the one other part of this whole thing. Is that we're not going to get Cragblade initially. Cragblade, is probably top 5 best stash of wars in the game. Certainly for what I'm doing, it's the best one. However, I was finding that Cragblade's great and all, but you know what's also great? Determination. The like baby Royal Knight's Resolve. The massive bonus to one hit. So we're gonna get that because it's like on our way. It's like right here. You know, we have more. We have more runes to spend. Oh, I didn't pick up the one outside the Church of Ella. Oh well, whatever. Not that big of a deal. We're gonna go over here, we're gonna get our Ash of War, and then we're going to go down to, in that little armpit of that cliff over there, I'm trying to show it, is Limgrave Tunnels. And that's where we're gonna farm for our weapon. Nice. Okay, we're out of here. Actually, I want this to, don't. Okay, cool. That's gonna save us some cash later. Now, hopefully, what's interesting is that we don't necessarily want this to drop on the first go-round, because we want enough time to get some smithing stones, so that we can upgrade it. We want to get 12 smithing stone ones. And that's a big ask, but since we're going to be using this weapon, this is our endgame weapon. There is no like, oh, and we'll upgrade to... Actually, let me amend that. This is one of two endgame weapons. We'll either be using this or the Giant Crusher, the gigantic fuck-off piece of rock on a stick that you get in Altus. Oh, I should probably do this too. Yeah, probably should do this. Although, I just realized this is probably not smart, because this is like a parkour that you have to do, and parkours are kind of like iffy. Yeah, we're good. There's my silver chicken foot. So the silver chicken foot increases your item discovery, which is the chance that something will drop. Uh-oh. Oh shit. Yeah, he's super resistant to my axe. That's not great, but we're still gonna do this, but it's not great. He's also not getting bonked by it. So previously with the Vagabond, you kind of bonk him, and he use the halberd, and it bonks him. It stuns him a little bit. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, and then we run back. We're also going to get a fair bit of runes doing this. So there's one more miner in here, but if you attack him, the rats come for you, and the rats are actually kind of scary, and they'll mob you, and I have died a couple times just during my practice, because I wasn't super worried about dying. I was worried about, like, finding what's safe, what's going to be good for us, what's going to be safe, what's going to be the right thing to do. So I take one hit if I do that. And I kind of want to do this, which is a sneaky little thing you could do. Come up here and get the free and easy situation. Okay, that's a little scary. Okay, well, so I said I didn't want the thing to drop on the first run, but here's the thing. What I want to drop is they have a random chance of dropping smithing stone 1s as well, and I want my smithing stone 1s. I need them. We don't need to make it to EG. We don't need to make it to the round table hold to upgrade up to level 3, which is the 3 levels of using a smithing stone 1. Yeah, there's really no way to avoid that one hit you take. I'm trying to do this quick so that I can get more runs in with one chicken foot. Oh, a charged heavy does it. Okay. That'll bonk him. Now you could do this whole dungeon, but I found that there's parts of this dungeon that get kind of scary. And I don't want to do anything risky. Although now would be like the time to do something risky if you're gonna. Okay, see, he dropped a smithing stone, he didn't drop a pickaxe. We're just gonna kill those 4 miners. And our first chicken foot just ran out. Point something a little closer and then hit it. I actually don't know if I need to sneak there. So it's the crit and then a charged heavy and then a single light. Oh, cool. I dig it. What was funny is that when I did this for practice, I was like, I did like 10 runs of it. I was like, oh my god, I hate grinding. It's the worst. And then I went, you know what? Let me just go get some silver chicken feet. And I looked one up. I was like, oh, there's one right here. I didn't realize that one was there at the beginning of the game. I turned it on. Literally, the first guy I killed dropped a pickaxe. So that's just how it goes. Okay, do not need to sneak. Did I aggro someone? No, I did not. Oh, that's bad. I did it just a little early. If you attack them too early, they're still like iframed out from your crit. So sometimes it's 2 light attacks? I don't know why that is. I wonder if this axe has a sweet spot mechanic. Come on, big money. Nope, okay. I don't want to check how many smithing stones I have. I just want to keep running. So my chicken foot's running out. So the only other thing we're going to get before this is we're going to go and get the axe talisman, which enhances charged heavies. So, oh, we're also going to go do the patches thing. It's so funny. Why is it sometimes 2 and sometimes 1? You guys are watching this, right? All the people who are here watching. And pop! And there goes the chicken foot. Damn. I was hoping to get it before the chicken foot ran out. That was like my goal, the second chicken foot. But here we are. Now we're in the grind. The only other chicken foot that's really super easy and accessible here in the beginning is the one that drops from Gostock. But that's after Margit. I don't want to do Margit. without this. I want to get my pickaxe first thing. And now we're grinding. So this is the part that's going to suck every time I reset, is doing this grind over and over. And I could just, you know, hack it to myself. But, you know, I kind of want... It's one of those things where, like, if this is the run, I want it to be legit. Probably could drop, like, one more point in strength, and then it would never be a problem. But I'll, do it okay. I'll probably drop one more point in strength on the next run. Oh, that was bad. And then it'll never be, because they're surviving with like one hit point. Or not surviving. And we'll drop one more point in strength. Oh, that's endurance. There we go. So I bet now it'll just be the crit and the charged heavy. Or the the crit, the charge heavy, and the light attack always. Yeah, that's a lot, it's like a lot more on that second hit. I bet it's something like there's like a microsecond where they're unaware of me still, and I'm hitting them during that, because you do more damage when someone's unaware of you. Oop! Yay! Oppa! We got it. Always finish up your run. Okay. Now, how many? 8. We do need more than that. So now I'm gonna like... There's like... Yeah, I know. Because the way forward on this one is actually you have to just jump down here. Like right here. I'm gonna see what these guys are like. Actually, I may have screwed myself here. I may have done a oopsie daisy. Because how the hell do I get down? Oh man. I may have done an oopsie here. Well, let's equip this thing. Oh, I need a dex. I need a point in dex to use it. Okay. Well, folks, you saw it here first. Make sure you actually do your research correctly. If I get a second one, I was about to say, I'm gonna lose my shit. But I got another smithing stone, that's good. Yep, 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 nope. I'm not fucking with you while you do that. This is bad, folks. This is bad. We're playing super safe right now. I might have to go suddenly, but just know that I'm glad you came along with me. Ugh, I might have to, like... I don't want to bone out of here, because then I'll lose 4,000 runes. Good news, we're at 12 smithing stones. Do I have to do the boss? I might have to do the boss. Oh, that would suck so bad. This is usually a good way to go down because there's usually like goodies. But then again, yes, it's not wise. Ah, this was so not worth it. Freaking somber. Ugh. Okay, we are, yeah. This was unwise because now I'm kind of stuck down here. Now the boss isn't that bad. Make sure we actually loot the place. Okay, I've kind of screwed myself here. I'm up a creek, but I think we can do this. I think we'll be all right. And I should have brought like, do I have anything? Anything different that I could put on? Can't use that because I need to put a point in dex. Okay, here we go. First boss. I'm not used to using the great axe. Is this the great axe? The battle axe. I'm not used to using axes at all. But this guy's not too bad. This stone digger troll. So see, because he goes down pretty easy. And then this happens. Okay, little hit, little hit. I'm usually better at dodging that. I think this is where he's doing his temper tantrum, yeah. Ah, dang it. Okay, last red. Nothing to be scared of. Okay, we're alright, we're alright. There we go. Okay, we're good. We're good. Nothing to worry. Nothing to worry about. No problem. My heart rate's not high or anything. It's fine. Totally fine. Were you worried? I'm not worried. I wasn't worried. You guys seem like you were worried. I was totally chill. I was totally cool. I'm not breaking out in a cold sweat at all. Alright, let's get this point of dex, because we need the point of dex. Well, let's do this, so we don't need any blue. We might need some later, but... dex? For the Vagabond, you don't need to put the point of dex, you start with 10, or you start with 12, or whatever. Oh boy, yeah, buddy. We are cruising. Okay. We can't use it two-handed. We can't use it one-handed yet. So we're not using guard counters yet. So we might as well just put that away because we can't use it. Let's also put determination on this thing. And I believe it is better at 2 points. Yeah. It's actually better even... God, I'm like wearing no pants. I'm wearing no pants. Can't show that on a Christian stream. What else are we getting? Oh yeah, let's go do the patches thing. From the patches thing, we'll take the... Oh, dang it. Oh God. I want to make golden chicken feet, but the way to, like, I am gonna have to go all the way down to Weeping Peninsula just for the freaking penguins. Okay, we need that. The torch is nice too. It's only 200.
Goodbye.
So when I actually cheated the golden chicken feet into my inventory for my practice run, so I didn't... This is actually my first time fighting patches like this, but I'm not super worried. He's not that scary. I know his moveset pretty well. The main thing is to be careful of his reach is more than you think. And then also don't fight Nerigis. We're just not going to fight Nerigis. So yeah, pickaxe counts as a great hammer for purposes of stance break, which is the highest or like tied for the highest or like the second highest, depending on what kind of hit it is, of anything in the game. And then it counts as a piercing weapon for counter damage. So all around just an awesome weapon. We are not going to fight Nerigis. We're going to politely decline this fight because his stupid bleed mechanics really do not. They really mess you up. The only reason we used to fight him is because I had a method that would absolutely unmake him with staying at range and using the night spells, so. Hooray! Politely decline that fight. No thank you, sir. But we are going to fight Patches. And I don't think we're going to kill him. I don't think you gain a ton from killing him. You get a +7 spear, which is kind of cool, but I think we're just we're gonna let him live. I don't think I'm ever gonna use Havel's armor for this run, but if I do need to do Havel's armor, then I need Patches alive, or else you can't get it. So I also yeah, okay, this is actually when we're gonna go get the potion too, so we'll be fine. Come on down. Yeah, buddy. That's why. That's why we're playing this build. Yeah, buddy. You see how much that hit did? That's the one hit you get with that, but you have to do it again. But you can do it again. 60% extra damage. Oh.
How did I took you for an innocent water? I'm patch tarnished only for now. In exchange for honestly, frankly. So don't be. I'll be ready to win.
Oh, Patches. Oh, Patches. Everyone was saying that Patches should be the final boss of the DLC. That would have been fun. But see, like, I think that Patches should be the final boss of a game when it is absolutely the last game that Miyazaki's ever going to make. And Miyazaki has already made one, and he's already in production for another game, and, you know.
Well, nice if you're a bit welcome. You won't need them.
So, do we have any? Yeah, we can sell all those, and then we can purchase not the chicken foot, but the recipe for the chicken foot. Ah, see, like, I feel like whatever, we'll be fine. I don't want Patches to call me a scheming little thief again. I don't care. I don't care for that. Okay, and just don't panic. Just don't panic. Just don't panic. I shouldn't have done that, but he didn't catch me. Okay, I said I shouldn't have done that, and I'm going to do it again. Oh, wait. What did I just pick up? That's so useless. Okay. A couple things we're going to get in this area. We're going to get the tier that's by this tree. So this is one of the few, like, tiers that you can get without having to kill. I don't need to be collecting these. You don't have to kill a Erdtree avatar for that. That spiked crystal tier is going to be our winner It's, again, something that boosts uh, charged heavy attacks. Which we're a charged heavy attack kind of guy. And then we're gonna go down here. We're gonna get this one. Probably gonna get the strength tier too. Yeah, we'll get the strength tier because then we can one-hand the. Yeah, cool. And it's on our way to Morgott. It's right there. We're gonna go get the flask itself here. I do want at least one golden chicken foot before we do Morgott, so we'll get the one. I don't know. We're gonna figure this out. It's all very ad hoc, as Patches would say. We are gonna grab this because when we want to go to Caelid, this will be our way to Caelid. I do want to. I guess that was all. Wonder, are there penguins over here? I would love it if there were penguins over here, but I don't think there are. Oh no, there's crabs though. Lovely. Penguins. Love it if there were penguins here, but there aren't. Oh, here's 2. 3. Anybody? Ooh, give me 1. Okay. Maybe that'll be enough. And there's a couple more here. Big crabs down there. Nope. I wasn't talking to you. So. Oh, and I have to rest at a place before I. Ugh. Do you have anything for me?
Please, I'm.
Do you have a shield? No, no. Oh! How much does it weigh? 5? I think. Not bad holy resistance too, because we need some holy resistance. Yeah, you know what? 1,000? Ah, 1,000's a little steep. But yeah, let's, okay, that'll be our shield. We're so close to fort height, I'm just gonna go grab that, that grace, and probably that golden seed that's up there too. Go up here, get the golden seed, and then drop down. Get the grace, and then sleep at the grace, and then port up to Morgott. The grace, the grace, the grace, the grace, the grace! You want to see something really funny though? I didn't grab any of the golden fireflies, so I can't actually make a golden chicken foot. You know what? I'm gonna have to go get some. And then we'll go get the other grace that's like across the lake there. Avoid the ambush there. Not that it's dangerous. Not while you're mounted. It's not really dangerous when you're mounted. Oh! Oh, we needed this too! Totally forgot. Holy crap. Totally forgot about this. This is the Axe Talisman. this is our talisman for this fight. Enhances charged attacks. Just don't wake up this stupid bear. There's a... Did I wake up the bear? I woke up the bear. Okay, cool. How about just... Cool, we're cool. There's also... I think it's runes in this chest. I remember I wanted this chest. Okay, that'll save me some cash later too. So basically is runes. Okay, cool. We got the talisman. I don't know where I am. Ugh, and I lost my map because I'm in combat with these flowers. I feel like this is probably a good move. Nothing else that'll show me where I am. I just want to find this grace before I log out. Yeah, we'll just hug this wall and well, I'll go in, find the lake, and then I'll find the grace from that. I'm like so freaking lost. I'm not used to looking at the map. I'm used to just like going by feel. Like, there's the giant bear, there's the, you know... Yeah, okay, so there's the giant bear scratching the tree. All I have to do is approach from this direction. He is going the correct direction. Awesome. Okay, we're out of here. I'm not going to get the full 8, I'm good. I'm going to get this grace, and then we're going to call it a day. Let's see, that is a 40 minutes, and we're like about to go do Morgott. Essentially, all we have to do is get the strength tier, set up the flask, and we're ready to go. So I like this. This is going to be the build now. Thanks for coming along with me. I'll probably be on again later tonight, but no one's watching right now, so it's not like that. But, I mean, the next one will just be this date, February 28th, part 2. Yeah. Thanks for coming along. We'll see you next time.